Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's Dynamics 365 Tech Talk. Today's topic is focused on extending Dynamics SCM to include an AI-powered B2B digital selling experience. My name is Rob Bertram, and I will be your moderator for today. Presenting for us today from Microsoft, we have Minu Lal, Shalab Jain, and Praveen Kumar Srinivasan Rajendran. Minu, over to you to get us started.
Thanks, Rob. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are joining us from. We are excited to present today's tech talk on our B2B digital commerce. Without further ado, let's get started. So this tech talk is the first in a series of 3 tech talks on B2B digital commerce. In today's session, we'll go through the overview of what B2B commerce is and its business processes. In the second tech talk, we'll dive into how to set up B2B digital commerce. And the third tech talk will focus on the implementation consideration you need to be aware for your B2B digital selling experience. Let's do a quick walk through our agenda for today's session. We'll start off by reviewing why B2B digital commerce is important. And then we'll see how it all comes together with Dynamics F&O/SCM. And then we'll dig into the portal capabilities and how Copilot works with commerce. In the end, we'll leave you some with what next and the resources which you can utilize to get your B2B working. We have a lot of content to cover today, so please put your questions in Q&A, and we'll spend some time at the end of this session to answer those questions. Let's dive in. So why B2B digital selling is important? Why should manufacturers embrace B2B? We recognize global landscape shift and the companies must achieve more with fewer resources amidst the uncertainties of both business and microeconomic conditions. Currently, customer expects more and more businesses must adjust to changing customer demands. The landscape of technology is evolving, with the manufacturers and distributors adopting new selling strategies driven by advancement in data, AI, and innovative collaboration methods. We believe majority of business buyers are already present online and anticipate the industry to align with their digital presence. With B2B sites, customer can access website 24/7 and make any purchase anytime. Business buyer prefer to interact with seller exclusively when they have specific questions or concerns. Modern technology lets you take every aspect of your business online, which includes order entry, client information, and the customer service. By automating and streamlining these various processes, company can cut down on unnecessary cost. B2B website can help you discover new insights and opportunity by collecting and analyzing data on your website, which enable business with upselling and the new cross-selling tech strategies, which ultimately helps with revenue growth. Here are some data points for B2B buyer. B2B buyer expectations are converging with B2C buyers. They think, why isn't a B2B purchase as simple as buying shoes online? They want to self-serve their purchase and even comfortable spending $50K or more online, and are trending towards not wanting to interact with sellers. We have all seen how rapidly the world can change. For many organizations, there is no return to the way things were before. At the same time, customer wants more and more with abandon their brand, which that provides a poor customer service. And this all is happening in the backdrop of technology transformation with data, AI, collaboration, and low-code. Here are some data points from B2B seller. With the microeconomic situation, there are fewer sellers and more work. They need to be more productive instead of spending time in paperwork creating code and invoices. As mentioned, these all could be done through their B2B website. Now let's dig in how it all comes together. So your B2B portal is connected to your current finance and operation with the help of Commerce Scale Unit. Commerce Scale Unit is a next-generation high-performance platform that Dynamic Commerce offers to host the headless commerce engine. So the data flows from CSU between finance and operation and B2B portal back and forth. B2B portal is fully operational website with all the functionality. So you can say it is a part of your current ecosystems. Now we'll dig into all the capabilities it offers. As you see in this talks about end-to-end flow. Like for the first step is when they go to the website, they can become a business partner by clicking on Start Application. Once they do that, you can see that that prospect is actually an F&O commerce, F&O website, and from there you can approve their login. Once you approve that, they should be able to log into the website and start placing orders. And even you can further customize or optimize the targeted service level catalogs and pricing to your customers. Now, sellers can also order with the behalf on behalf of ordering, which comes out of the box too. They can even collect payment or pay the invoice directly on the B2B website. Like your current F&O and SCM system, you can do the order fulfillment from your current advanced warehouse app or through your F&O itself. So you see this whole end-to-end process works seamlessly with the B2B portal at the end of the advanced warehouse. Here are different capabilities which B2B provides out of the box: experience management, merchandising and inventory, account management, order capture, order fulfillment and invoice or indirect ordering. We'll dig into each of this now. First one is experience management. We understand business buyers are human too. While their website needs are different from those of consumer, they still need to be engaging and compelling design and easy to use features. Industry trend shows that business buyers are trending towards wanting B2B websites which closely mimic the B2C websites. So our B2B websites provide the flexibility of multiple environments, which means you can develop in your local box and then can deploy it to VOT and even copy it directly to your production environment. We do provide out-of-the-box reusable templates and layouts, which you can easily create and do the layout to provide the branding enforcement on your website. We do provide a full SDK. What it does, it helps you unpack and explore existing modules, even extend them as needed depending upon your business. So you can package and deploy your current themes, modules, and data actions to LCS like you do for SCM currently. So omnichannel media management provides you a way which you can utilize your existing media and even use your current marketing and merchandising media, which includes images, videos, PDF, AR, VR elements, and more. Let's dig in a little bit on what omnichannel media management is. So merchandising need a streamlined interface that combines product information and product media management tasks in one place to improve efficiency. Commerce provides you an ability to reuse media across products and variants to reduce duplication and simplify the media management. It improves the ease of management by unifying product information management and media management in one user interface and reduce the media storage. It provides the ability to assign any of your 100 plus supported media types to a product or product variant. It provides a capability to bulk upload that enable customers to assign media to products and take other action at the time of upload for both product and marketing media with the friendly file names. So business needs the tools to define and govern which products a business buyer can purchase and the prices associated with those products. Commerce provides support for unlimited channels. That way you can manage all your brands for all your market in one centralized location. You can reuse assortment, which means you create product once and reuse them across your channels. You can manage pricing in one centralized location with the ability to provide channel and category-specific pricing, and it is set up in Dynamics 365 F&O. So you can even use your current SCM pricing. And inventory is managed in Dynamics F&O, and you can transfer the inventory across channel, manage stock counts, and establish replenishment groups and rules. You can even have a customizable product attributes, which enable customer to find products with customizable attributes that drive search refiners on the website. Product enrichment. Marketers can easily add compelling brand and product narratives to Dynamics pages using Copilot. So Copilot can help you generate those special product narratives which you are looking for your brand. Merchandiser can create unique catalogs for a customer or a group of customers to govern the products they can purchase from the website. Let's dig into merchandise discounts. So you can set up discounts that are applied to a line item or a transaction. Both price adjustments and discount can be linked to a price group. Price group can then be associated with your channels, catalog, affiliation, and your loyalty program. We do provide all these discounts out of the box. As you could think, simple discount is just a simple percentage or amount. Next one is a quantity discount, a discount that is applied when 2 or more products are purchased. Mix and match discounts. a discount that is applied when a specific combination of product is purchased. Next one is threshold discount that is applied when a transaction total is more than a specific amount. Shipping discount that is applied when a transaction total is more than a specified amount and a specific mode of delivery. For example, 2-day shipping or overnight shipping could have a different discount as needed, right? As used on the orders usually. Tender bid discount. A discount that is applied when a transactional total is more than a specified amount and a specific payment time. For example, cash has a different discount, credit card will get a special discount, or a debit card will get a 5% and whatnot. Next one is channel-specific trade agreement. We can link trade agreement to a specific channel also. And at the end, we do have an attribute-based pricing, which is in our roadmap. So Commerce provide all these discounts on your B2B portal out of the box and all other channels too. Now let's look at inventory visibility. I'm sure you guys are already aware of inventory visibility microservice. Inventory visibility microservice sits in middle of all these and could be plugged to any channels like SCM, B2B portal, IOM, or any of your fulfillment providers. Inventory accuracy is directly related to customer satisfaction by avoiding lost sales, back orders, delays, etc. Inventory visibility service is by Dynamics 365 supply chain is integrated with Commerce to provide you a real-time inventory data for all the Commerce scenario. Inventory can be queried and posted in the real time when the customer order is created, edited, or canceled on any channel without any performance implications. Now, I'll hand over to Shalabh to talk about rest of the capabilities. Over to you, Shalabh.
All right. So what we sorted now was making the site ready for your business buyers to come on board and start using the site. So the first two circles that you saw here were around experience management, merchandising, inventory. So the site is ready. Now let's take a look at what capabilities we provide for your business buyers, starting from the account management. So Dynamics 365 Commerce provides the capability for your business buyers to submit an onboarding request, because we understand that usually on a business website, there is an onboarding step where the selling organization who is hosting this platform reviews the request, approves them. So we provide an out-of-the-box form where you can request your business partners, your business buyers to provide this information, which can be reviewed in finance and operations. So the form that you see is a customizable form. We provide you certain fields out of the box, but you can add your own desired fields that can be filled up by your business partners. Once these details are reviewed in finance and operations, the persona responsible for approving these requests can approve them, and then hand it over to the finance department for credit allocation. So since Commerce is built on top of finance and operations, we use the standard credit management module as well. So using the credit management module, the finance department can set up the credit information for the business partner, and then once done, or they can let the business partner know that they are now enabled to sign in on the website and then start their purchasing journey on the website. So once they are onboarded, they have a credit line set up. The users of the buying organization can then log in on the website, and the authorization step of who is authorized to buy online can be handled in two ways. One, by the business buying organization. So the admin of the business buying organization can use the e-commerce site, and you can see that in the image on the right side, that you can view the organization users and then add and remove them. But this can also be done by the selling organization as well from finance and operations. So this is available for both the parties. And as you can see on the right, that there are various capabilities available. So one of them being account statement, and which is under the account credit option here. So the business buyers can view their accounts, they view their account history, they can view their totals remaining, and then they can also view the details of their statements by requesting the statement from the website and then viewing the statement in their email. So with that, let's move on to the ordering capability of the product. So until now, we saw that a business partner was onboarded on the website. they can add more users, they can view their credit assigned to them. The next step is purchasing. So our B2B website is built using the building blocks of the B2C website. And we do provide the standard browsing and searching capabilities that you expect on a B2C site. So those capabilities are also available because there are scenarios where you want your business buyers to discover the newer products, learn about the new products. So we do support those standard capabilities. But we understand that the business buyers are much more aware about the products. They usually have even the SKU number of the items. They usually have a list of items that they want to buy. So the buying needs of a business buyer are slightly more evolved than what you see on a consumer side. So to support those capabilities and to support the bulk nature of ordering, we have various controls available in the B2B e-commerce website. So the first one that you see in the image is the matrix ordering. So where your business buyers can choose the size, color, style in bulk. They can choose the right quantity for the item that they want to buy. And then they can add all these items to the cart or the bag in bulk in just one action. As I said, that it's also possible that the business buyers already have a list of items that they want to buy. So they can curate this list using order templates. So they can add the items that they want to buy, and then they can quickly select the items they want to buy from this list and then add to the cart. This order template is also useful when you usually reorder the similar items over and over again, which is also very common in a business environment. So you can curate these order templates to your likings and then easily find the items you wish to buy, choose the quantity, and then add into the cart. Similarly, like for the ordering the items that you have ordered in the past, we enable similar capabilities on the order history as well. So you can view your order history and then choose the items from the past orders and then reorder them very easily from the order history as well. The third image that you see here is for quick add. And as I mentioned earlier, that the business buyers might already be aware of the product IDs that they wish to buy. So this is our starting view of giving you another grid control. But what you can do, the business buyers can do, is they can type in the product ID, they can quickly select size, color, and quantity and add to the bag and repeat the process over and over again. So without going through the browsing, searching capabilities, just typing in the ID and then proceeding to add items to the cart, and which makes it easy for them to add bulk orders from the B2B e-commerce website. The last capability on this slide is around the ordering on behalf of customers. So all the capabilities that you see are available for the business buyers, but you can enable your own employees, the account representatives or the customer service representatives of the selling organization to log in on behalf of the business buyers and then create order templates or place orders using all these controls. So your employees can also do that as well. And let's look into a bit more detail on what this capability provides, because this is itself quite a bit of a capability that enables quite a few scenarios. So the ideal scenario, or the most commonly used scenarios that we see, how customers are using it, they're using it for training purposes, so that they can train the business buyers how to effectively use the product. But there are various other use cases as well. So we can see that sales representatives who go and visit the sites and take orders, even they can use this as a clienteling tool, because once they are visiting a site, they can log in on behalf of that particular business partner and then show them the various products, help together to add items to the template. And then from there, they can add items to their cart and make purchases. The important thing is that using this ordering on behalf of, we only allow the account manager or the customer service representative to choose the credit as the payment option. We do not allow the customer representatives to use the stored credit cards or debit cards to use that for the order. They can only use the on-account totals, which is the credit assigned to the business partner. And the selling organization is in complete control who is allowed to order on behalf of which business buyer, which is controlled again from the back office. So this is completely under your control. So with that, let's see, like once the order has been placed, once the business buyer has placed the order, or the customer representative has placed the order, what happens next? Next step would be the fulfillment. So going to the fulfillment, since commerce is built on finance and operations, we leverage the standard fulfillment options of the product. So the personas responsible for fulfilling the orders, they can use the existing pick, pack, ship, and invoicing capabilities of the product. So there is no new learning involved here. Your users which are already using this product, they can use those capabilities to fulfill the orders which were placed using the B2B e-commerce site. So think of that B2B e-commerce site as just an extension to an ordering capability that you provide to your business buyers. But rest of the processes are happening in the standard way that you do your business today. So once the order is fulfilled or the fulfillment is in process, the B2B website can be leveraged by your buyers to view the order status and tracking information. And again, this is in line with what we talked in the beginning, where the B2B e-commerce site provides benefit to both the buying side but also the selling side. So without such a capability, if the business buyer have to make a call to the salesperson to understand, what is the order status or what is the tracking information, it's a time that is consumed for both sides. So these capabilities help improve the productivity of the buyers as well as the sellers as well. So once the order has been fulfilled, next comes the invoicing. Again, we use the standard invoicing capabilities for finance and operations. And once the invoice is generated there, the invoice can be viewed in the B2B website by the business buyers. They can view the details on the website. They can request it to be sent over to them over the email. And then they can even select the invoices that they want to pay, and then either partially or completely pay the invoice using the B2B website. Finally, the payments made for these invoices are automatically settled. And again, using the same rules that you have defined as an operation for your settlement, which invoices get settled first, if you have multiple invoices settled or chosen. So all the standard rules of settlement are followed, and the payment that is made on the B2B website gets settled against the invoice. So once the invoicing is done, basically the whole B2B, the whole prospect to cash process that we outlaid earlier is, as you can see, that gets fulfilled, starting from the prospect, getting the order fulfilled, and then invoicing and payment. So that were the core B2B capabilities that the product offers. But we realized that with all the capabilities that we have, we can also cater to additional business models. And one of them being the indirect selling capability that we will learn more about what it is and then how commerce can help with this business model. So until now, basically we had a manufacturer, and the second business could have been a distributor or an outlet. But in this indirect business model, which is commonly used in the CPG world, the CPG company or the manufacturer leverages distributors for their selling needs. So the manufacturer or the CPG company is selling to the distributor, and the distributor is selling to the business owners or the outlet owners. So that's why we're calling that as an indirect selling, because the selling is happening via distributors. And this is a very common model, as I said, because it enables the manufacturers or the CPG companies to reach wider audience, save money, and then improve customer experience as well, because they are leveraging now distributors to handle most of these scenarios, and they can expand across the geos to reach more customers and get business efficiency as well. So let's take a look at how, in using this indirect business model, what is the key outcome and what is the key expectations from each of these business entities, and how commerce as a platform enables that. So for manufacturers, when they use this indirect selling model, so manufacturers lack the visibility of inventory of their distributors, and because of that, sometimes there can be missed sales opportunities. Because if a manufacturer knew that there is a demand or there is a new product that is selling well, and they want to make sure that their distributors are staffed well, it's a manual action. But if there is a way that the manufacturers can easily see the inventory visibility, the inventory of their distributors, they can they can proactively take actions to make sure that all the distributors are adequately staffed. And then sometimes the manufacturers also lack the visibility of the demand from, at the local level. They have an idea about what is the demand in a broader region, but they lack visibility at a granular level, because they don't have visibility of orders coming from the businesses and the outlets. Moving to what the distributors want. The distributors want to support the digital ordering, but they lack resources. There are some big distributors who can afford to have digital presence, and they can have a sleek website where they can have online ordering, but not all distributors can support that. So there is a desire to be online and support online ordering, but because of the lack of resources, distributors are not able to do that. Finally, the third entity involved here is the outlet, and they want easy ordering. They want the capability to quickly order so that they don't run out of stock. And again, if the distributors or the manufacturers don't provide this ability, they are dependent on either physically calling the sales representative or wait for the sales representative to come to their shops and take orders. So with all these challenges, with all these expectations, let's see in a quick 3-minute video that how Dynamics 365 Commerce can help CPG companies or the manufacturers excel in this business model. In the following video, we will see how a business buyer is able to onboard on a B2B portal and place an order to their preferred distributor. Additionally, we will see how the distributor is able to confirm the order for fulfillment. Finally, we will see how the channel manager from the manufacturer is able to analyze the demand of their products and get inventory visibility across the distributors. Mona is a buyer from the company Alpine Ski House. Her company wants to start selling the snowboards and related accessories manufactured by AdventureWorks. Mona visits the AdventureWorks B2B portal and submits a request to onboard. Henry is the channel manager for AdventureWorks and is responsible for onboarding the business buyers and distributors to the platform. Henry sees the onboarding request from Mona and reviews the details. After reviewing the information provided, he approves Mona's onboarding request. Since the Alpine Ski House is on the West Coast, Henry assigns Contoso distributors and Northwind traders to the Alpine Ski House account. Additionally, he adds the snow activities related catalog for this account. After completing the setup, he sends an email to Mona to notify her that her account is approved and she can sign in on the B2B portal. Mona signs in on the portal and selects a distributor to continue. She selects Contoso distributor and proceeds with her journey. Mona adds the desired snow pants and snowboards to her cart and places an order for Contoso distributors. Chris is a channel manager at Contoso Distributors who is responsible for managing orders and inventory for their digital store. Chris gets an email about a new order that was assigned from the digital store and signs in on the B2B dashboard to view the new order that is assigned. Chris verifies his inventory status before deciding if the order can be fulfilled. He confirms the order, which triggers an email to Mona notifying that her order is confirmed. To make it easy for Mona to find orders that would meet her needs, Chris signs in on behalf of Mona and creates an order template with the desired products. This template would be helpful for Mona for placing orders quickly. Switching back to Henry, Henry can now get a detailed view of inventory status of items across the distributors. Additionally, he can also perform customer analysis to better understand the demand of the products across various businesses. Thank you. Okay, so we just saw that how the manufacturers and the CPG companies can use commerce to host a platform to onboard both distributors and the outlets. The distributors can use this site to place orders for themselves to make sure they have enough inventory. And the business buyers from the outlet side, they can choose the distributors that are assigned to them, or they can select a distributor of their liking and then place orders to them. Then the platform also enables the distributors to view the orders that are assigned and then take actions such as accept or reject the orders. But the fulfillment of such orders happens from the distributor's own ERP system. So Commerce as a platform enables these various entities to use the B2B e-commerce site for efficient ordering and then also actions such as confirm and reject. So with that, let's take a look at some Copilot capabilities that the product provides. And similar to the rest of the Microsoft, Dynamics 365 Commerce is also investing heavily into these Copilot capabilities so that we can provide exponential benefit to the consumers of such capabilities. So there is a lot happening here, but only few things are available as of now, either as a preview or generally available. So we're going to talk about the preview capabilities. The remaining ones, which are under NDA, will be covered sometime later. And we have provided the resource links later that you can keep a track of what's coming in future. But as I said, lots happening here, and let's dig into some of the capabilities that you can use now. So for the first one is around product enrichment, that using the Copilot capability built into Site Builder, where you create your website, the look and feel of the website. You can use the Copilot capabilities to generate content, which will engage your buyers. You can create the whole description of a product and then cater it to a certain demographic or decide the tone of the content so that it gives you your desired results. And then as the rest of the areas in Copilot, you can always change the content that is generated for you. You can make amendments to make it meet your needs and then publish and make it available on the website. Secondly, another capability related to Copilot is the Power Virtual Agents. So the standard capability of enabling a chatbot on the website is available as well. But the Power Virtual Agent is evolved now to support the answering the questions based on these other sources as well. So these earlier to this capability where the chatbot could have leveraged the data from other sources, you had to manually create topics, which was a time-consuming task. But now the capability is evolved that the chat can use Copilot capabilities and then answer more intelligent questions and without a human creating all those or anticipating all those questions upfront. So with that, and again, as I said, these are some of the preview capabilities available today, and the ones which are under NDA, please be on the lookout for the various resources that we'll provide later in this presentations. So let's look at what's under development. What we talked about till now is all available for you to use to try it out. But so let's take a look at what's under development and would be available by in the upcoming release wave, which is the April release wave for 2024. So we are working on the capability to allow your business buyers to choose multiple addresses in a single order. Currently, they can only have one address per order, but with this capability, your business buyers would be able to ship a single order into different locations. They would also be able to add a requested delivery date. They would be able to choose a date on which they wish to get this order. And then they would also be able to provide instructions, delivery instructions on the order. That is, for example, if they want to say that I only receive orders on gate 3 of my warehouse or during the from 9 to 12, they can provide these instructions on the order. They would also be able to add purchase order numbers, purchase requisition numbers, and any other information that they want to provide while they are placing the order out of the box. One of the feedback that we have received is that our customers want to leverage the standard contacts entity that is available in finance and operations. So we will be supporting the capability to define your business partners as customers and contacts of their customers. And once that is done, your business buyers can be a part of multiple organizations as well. So for example, if you think of a franchise scenario where let's say a store owner has multiple stores and they want to order for different stores. Using the previous capability where we showed that a single order can be shipped to multiple locations, so the business buyer would be able to do that. Or if let's say the stores are at a place where you have different prices for these stores because one store is located in a downtown area, whereas the other store is located in a suburban area, and you have different prices for these stores. So these store owners would be able to log in and choose the store that they are placing the order for, and then just change the context without signing out and then place the order for the second store. And so both these capabilities combined would enable easier ordering whenever you are responsible for ordering for more than one location. And then again, using the contacts entity would make it much more simpler for someone to extend their model that they have already created in finance and operations to represent the buying organization and their employees, and use that contact entity and move it forward on the B2B website as well. The B2B website would allow the organization to create such promotion pages. So such pages, again, as in the B2C world, such promotion pages can help the business buyers to understand what items are on promotion and learn more about upcoming deals and then take action on that. They can place orders for those because if they anticipate that this will help their bottom line or some of the items which are selling more, they can see those deals upfront and then place those orders upfront as well using that requested delivery date capability that you just saw. We are also simplifying our signing process, the business buyer sign up process. So today there are some steps which can be more further optimized, and as a part of that investment, so once your business partner would request onboarding, once approved, they would get a temporary password, and using that temporary password, they can log in and then easily change the password to their desired password and reduce some of the steps that they have to do today. So after they are onboarded, they are approved, they get an email that you are approved and you can use this password to sign in. And from there on, it's a standard experience, what you see on any website today. Finally, we are also working on enabling units of measure on the website. So we understand that the products are not always sold in a single unit of measure. So in case of, let's say, beer bottles, they can be sold in 6-pack, 8-packs, or a whole a box. So the business buyers would be able to see various buying options on the website and choose the unit of measure that they wish to purchase and then place an order accordingly. So those were some of the capabilities that are under development, and we are targeting to bring that to market by 2024 wave 1, as I said. And there are other items to our backlog, but we are really open or looking forward for your feedback. Anything that can help to adopt the B2B e-commerce website for your business needs. So yeah, happy to get your feedback and enable those capabilities in the product. So let's take a look at what you're going to expect in the subsequent upcoming webinars, and then also some references that you can use to learn more about what you just saw in this presentation. So as Minu mentioned in the beginning, we just covered most of the content for the first Tech Talk. In the second Tech Talk, we will cover how you can easily set up your website and see these things in action, the various B2B capabilities in action. And finally, in the third Tech Talk, we will cover what are some of the implementation considerations that you should be aware of and before embarking on a project like this. And finally, we have these references that can help you get started and learn more about what you just saw. So with that, I think we'll take some questions, and there are already some questions on the chat. I'll hand it over to Rob from there. Thank you.
Yes, we have a few questions. The first question is, in Germany, you have a delivery address and different invoice address. Is this possible for a B2B portal process?
So yeah, so today when you're placing the order, the delivery address is taken, but at the business buyer level, you can have multiple addresses defined, and you can also choose the address purpose. So while placing the order, you would continue to choose your delivery address, but once the order is fulfilled, using the standard finance and operation mechanisms, you can send the invoice to the address which is tagged as the purpose for invoicing. So yes, it is possible, and it is supported in the product.
And one additional note is that in most regions where taxes are calculated, it is often based on the delivery address. So be aware of that if you pick a delivery address different from your invoice address, that the taxes should be region appropriate. All right, there's another question, and this question is the difference in between B2B and B2C. So right now, we presented a lot of B2B features. The question is, are these experiences also available in B2C?
Yeah, so great question. So yes, so our B2B website is built on top of B2C website. So most of the controls that you see are available, can be used on both B2B and B2C. We out of the box have enabled some of these only on B2B, but they can easily be taken and enabled for your B2C sites as well.
And to follow that up, we do have documentation on our document site that details all of the capabilities of what B2B and B2C can do. And as Shalab said, that B2B is a superset of our B2C capabilities. Another question is how and what type of analytics can be done with D365 Commerce?
So out of the box, once your orders are coming to finance and operations, so we leverage all the standard analytics capabilities that finance and operations provide. And there is a lot happening in this area. And Rob or Mino, if you would like to talk about the analytics capabilities that are evolving there, because Commerce would leverage all those capabilities by default.
And so F&O has a relatively recent capability called Business Performance Analytics, and that is evolving quickly. So right now it does core financials and some supply chain analytics. It is expanding. And as we add more reporting and analytic cubes to the data, it will include a lot more commerce-specific capabilities. So this is going to leverage the tools that you really already have access to. Pay close attention to our roadmap, and you will see in the near future, you will see certain capabilities for commerce starting to light up on the roadmap and cover different analytics capabilities.
Great. And just to add to that, that we are also looking to, again, leverage the demand planning capability as well. So using the demand planning, which is a newer release of finance and operations, where all this information about orders will flow through the demand planning. And then you can use that data to plan for the demand and then adjust your productions accordingly as well.
Right. And I'll add to that too. Like if you get anything on this B2B portal, it's come back to F&O as Shalab mentioned, right? So you can do any analytics as you do with rest of the F&O, like all the sales order, retail order that comes back to F&O or SCM system, right? So you can leverage any other current analytics system you're using for your organization to do analytics with commerce also.
Shalab, this last question is for you, and this relates to units of measure. Will the pricing accurately be reflected to display the price by unit on the website?
Yeah, I would expect so. So, but I'll make sure that the persons responsible for building that is accommodating that, but I would expect so, yes.
And one last question came in. And this question is around inventory visibility. Can you talk about how inventory visibility is integrated directly into the B2B portal? So in this case, inventory visibility can be directly integrated natively into our headless commerce, which runs both our point of sale and our e-com, both B2B and B2C. This native integration will give you real-time inventory visibility information from the inventory visibility surface. And so you have a choice today is to use before we had the inventory visibility, we had a channel side inventory as a framework. You have a choice of either using the older version of channel side inventory or using inventory visibility. From a look in and feel experience, your shoppers and buyers will not know the difference. They will continue to see the inventory levels that you choose to show them, whether you show them the exact numbers or whether you show them the relative amounts. That it really is just the where does that data come from to surface on the website. Anything else to add, Shalab or Mina, to that answer?
You covered it nicely, Rob. I do see one more question, Rob. It says, can gift card be purchased in bulk? I can take a first stab at it. So basically, what is gift card is actually an item. So technically, you could add more than one in the cart as you would do any other items. Rob and Shalab, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, and I think it's like a standard product, as you mentioned. You can add it to the cart, but I don't think the bulk capabilities that we showed are applicable to gift cards because the scenarios is a little bit different. Where sometimes there are also gift cards where you need to add the amount that you want to purchase. So yeah, I don't think the bulk one applies there, but yes, as we have model gift card as a standard product but with slightly different properties so that we know that it's a gift card. And I don't think the bulk think a bulk scenario applies here, or at least supported on the website, but you can definitely add individual gift cards one at a time to your cart.
And gift cards, if you would like to have a follow-up conversation on gift cards, please reach out to us. As Shalab said, it gets very complicated because you can have static value gift cards, or you can have dynamic value. And in different scenarios, one might be possible to do in bulk and the other one is not. From an e-com perspective, I believe that the gift card is activated on fulfillment. So we'll just maybe have to go through your desired workflow to see if we can make that work. But as Shalab said, universally, that might be a little difficult to execute. But if you have a specific workflow that is not necessarily universal, but specific to what you need, maybe we can get that workflow kind of drawn out and get you a solution. All right, that looks to be the end of the questions.